Hi and welcome to my first GIS tutorial. I'm going to be providing a series of videos illustrating how to obtain and convert OpenStreetMap data, large amounts of OpenStreetMap data, into a format usable with ArcGIS. The main tool used in that process would be the OpenStreetMap editor for ArcGIS, and I'm going to provide you with information on how to install that, and this video will mostly consist on the directions or the instructions for installing that, and then the overall objective being to complete a choropleth map, derive a choropleth map from a large amount of the OpenStreetMap data that will be gathered from some of the extracts that are currently available on a weekly basis. This data is posted on the internet. OpenStreetMap and some of their partners provide this data, and I derive some maps using this data, and I'm going to share my resources on how I did that. Here are just a couple of the choropleth maps that inspired this analysis. You can see that these are all on a county level for the United States, and these maps really interested me and motivated me to perform this analysis. And this one is actually one of the maps that were derived from the analysis using the OpenStreetMap data. First, I want to take an opportunity to look at OpenStreetMap and kind of explain why I wanted to take this approach to performing the analysis as opposed to using some of the current export features, such as the one in OpenStreetMap. In OpenStreetMap, you can obviously define an area of interest and use the export tool. However, you're limited to the amount of data that you can export. Obviously, that would bog down their system with a large number of users trying to obtain that data at the same time, or it would be pointless. So we have to take a different approach, and my analysis, I wanted it to be on a very large geographic area, so I had to take advantage of some of the external resources from OpenStreetMap. And OpenStreetMap allows you to only export, I believe, 0.25 square kilometers or up to 50,000 nodes, and that's the limitation of accessing that data. So your analysis could actually only be performed on a large scale area as opposed to a small scale area, which this analysis consists of. So alternatively, I would use, in this scenario, GeoFabric. This is a extract that provides different states for the United States. It provides regional data sets for the United States. It also provides data sets for entire continents, and you can also obtain the entire planet data set. And the first step would be just to go ahead and start downloading these data sets to osm.bz2 format. Before you can actually use this data, you're going to have to install the ArcGIS editor for OpenStreetMap, and that's primarily what this tutorial is doing, is preparing us for the analysis by showing how to install this tool. As you can see, ArcGIS editor for OSM 10.3 is the current version. I'm using 10.2, so I need to download specifically the 10.2 toolbox, and you can simply do a Google search for ArcGIS editor. There's a large number of functions that are in the ArcGIS editor tool. However, the primary purpose we need it for is to convert from the .osm BZ2 format to the format that ArcGIS can handle, which in this case will be a file geodatabase feature class. Once you have the file downloaded, then we need to extract the zip file and start the setup, the executable, and either 32-bit or 64-bit depending on your system. And notice the location where this file will be saved, and start the installation and finish. Next, we need to open up ArcGIS and this is going to give us an opportunity to install the toolbox within the Arc Toolbox and actually access the ArcGIS editor for OpenStreetMap tool. So just open Arc Toolbox and right click on Arc Toolbox and add a toolbox, and then we need to navigate to the location where we installed the tool. Program Files, ArcGIS, Desktop 10.2, and Arc Toolbox and Toolboxes. And then just scroll down, you should see OpenStreetMap Toolbox. There it is. And OK. And it takes just a moment, and it should pop right in. OK. And the plus sign, and then you see the list of functions beneath the tool. So that concludes this video on the ArcGIS editor for OSM installation. The next video we'll take a look at the load OSM file within the toolbox, and thanks for watching.